Alright guys, it's officially 2 weeks away from Valentine's Day, and I'm sure just like myself, you're panicking on what to get for your significant other that's not going to break the bank. I know for myself, as much as I love flowers and chocolate makes you gain weight, unfortunately, and flowers are just gonna die. So for today, I have a quick and easy DIY that is gonna help you save money, and it's a really awesome gift, and it really doesn't require a lot of effort, so that makes it even easier. But it's gonna come from the heart, so that's what matters. It's the thought that counts. So for anyone that loves Disney, you know about the Enchanted Rose and Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast was one of my favorite films growing up as a kid. I always wanted to be Belle, and everyone always compared me to Belle because she's, you know, the brown-haired girl that loves books and loves animals, and so I always got compared to her. So today, what I'm going to be showing you is a cheap and easy way to make the Enchanted Rose. So I went to Michael's. I did end up going to a couple Goodwills before I went to Michael's. I was trying to find this type of dome at Goodwill to see if I could maybe save some money, because obviously it'll be a little cheaper. But I got lucky. I went in and it was on sale. If it wasn't on sale, I would have used a coupon. So it ended up only being $15, which is great for this big of a glass container. And it is glass, so that's even better. They did have smaller ones, so if you wanted to do a smaller one, that one would have probably been around $8 or $9, if that. But I really liked this one, and of course the rose that I picked out was much bigger, so the smaller one wouldn't have worked as well. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna take your glass container. I'm gonna take the stickers and tape off of here. For this next part, you can use anything that's kind of sticky. I'm gonna use rubber cement just because it's easier to get off of the glass. So here I have the invisible string. It's kind of like fishing wire, so if you have fishing wire at home, use that because it saves you money. Normally I would use like the stickers that stores have, like what you put on the walls and you can hang stuff, those types of stickers. I didn't do that for the sake of money, just because I already had some rubber cement at home, so I figured I would save money. I'm sure you could use super glue, things like that. It might not stick as well, but it could work. On the inside of here, take whatever you decided to use to stick it on there. Add some to this little nut. And then I'm going to add some right where I want it, on the top of the jar. I'm going to let that sit and dry while we do the next step. So here we've got our rose, and we're going to cut it off to where the stem can actually fit into the container. I bought a higher quality rose. You can kind of tell it looks pretty real. You can always do different colors if you know your significant other likes, say, yellow rose, or if they like the ombre looking roses. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. And obviously remove the tag because, well, yeah. And again, I went in, everything was on sale, so I made sure that everything was on sale, and if it wasn't on sale, I had my coupon up for Michael's. They typically have 40% off a regular priced item, so you at least get something off of a regular priced item. They don't do it on sales, obviously, but at least regular price they do. So I suggest cutting one of the more inner petals because it won't be as noticeable that it's missing, but it's up to you. This is going to be the petal for the bottom. So the next step is going to be gluing this to the string that is now in here. I suggest kind of looking and seeing which part of it will be best to glue it on. For mine, there's a little plastic piece in here that separates it so that it keeps the inside a little more, obviously more tight. So that's, I think, where I'm going to tuck that in and kind of glue that in. That way it's hidden, but also doesn't ruin the integrity of the rose. Clearly rubber cement was a bad idea. So there's that. Learn from my mistakes, folks. Alright guys, so I went and found, I do have some sticky stuff at home, so I'm going to use this. I suggest finding some that are clear just because it'll look a little bit better. You won't be able to tell as much. But this should work for now. I think that I can hide it well enough in the one that I ended up finding. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into a square. I'm going to take the end that I made a knot on. I'm going to stick this to that knot. And it's double-sided, so I'm going to just stick it to itself. Stick it right in the top. From here, you're going to take the container, see where it needs to be put in there. So probably about an inch down for myself. And I am going to cut this accordingly. Take another piece. This one I'm going to cut the long way just because for this you can have a little bit of a longer piece because it's going to be hidden anyway. What I'm going to do I'm going to stick it on this plastic like that. Stick the cord onto here and wrap it around like that so that it'll actually keep the string in the rose, and then I'm going to fold the petals of the rose back up. So don't try rubber cement unless you have confidence in your skills with rubber cement. And then you've got your petal. So this one you could be just fine using one single piece and place it in the bottom. So this is going to be the simple way of doing it. Of course, you can always spruce it up by putting stickers on here that say Beauty and the Beast, or, you know, I'll love you till the last petal drops, something like that. Something really cute. Again, it's simple, but it's cheaper, but it's also sentimental, especially if someone loves Disney like myself. I know this is something that I would love to get as a gift. My boyfriend and I made an agreement that we don't do Valentine's Day gifts. Neither of us really care for Valentine's Day. So, but as you can see, it turned out really well. It's floating, it's really pretty, it's really elegant, it's really simple, it's really easy. I made some mistakes that you could definitely learn from. So again, don't use rubber cement. It's not gonna work as well. Try and find clear stickers if you can. That way it minimizes the amount. But even for this, you can hardly tell what it is. And just make sure you customize it. Put your significant other's name on there. You know, like I said, put Beauty and the Beast in pretty stickers, sparkly stickers, stuff like that. Anything that'll spruce it up or kind of make it your own. This is just the simple DIY version of it, but there are so many things you can do with it. You can paint the base. That's what I'm going to plan on doing. Is I have paints. I'm going to paint it gold and just add that little extra touch in there. Paint it your significant other's favorite color, something, you know. But make sure that you make it personable and you make your significant other feel like they're really loved. But for those of you that love Disney, I think this is the perfect gift. I know for myself, I'm basically gifting this to myself, so it's going to be a staple in the living room. I'm just Thrifty, and I'm out. Also, for those of you that want to see what I do to it to kind of spruce it up and personalize it, leave a like and a comment below, and I will share an update video on what it looks like after.